Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. Hey, Nikki.
Hi.
Good morning,
How are
everyone.
you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How you doing?
Good. You're
Good.
live. I see you already.
I am live. 8 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday.
Nick,
All right. Good morning, Todd.
Valerie.
Yeah, we're on time today.
Whoop, whoop.
That's awesome.
On time.
On time. Nobody gets their pay.
That's good.
Hey,
Morning, Tom.
Hi, Nikki. Nikki Nixter of Nickyville.
Nickyville. That's a good
Uh,
name for a town.
Yeah.
What's everybody doing today?
uh,
I'm kicking, just not as high, as Lori would put it.
I'm packing a CD player for a TV show.
For a TV show,
Oh, you ended up selling that, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I messaged them with an invoice above what they paid for it. The CD player was $54,
mm-hmm.
and I said, "Yeah, I can do the USPS overnight for $80 and another $12 for the extra eBay fees."
Yeah.
So he PayPal'd me $92.
Wow. He wanted that thing right now.
Yeah. So
Cool.
the CD player is going to be in the TV show Wu Tang, an
Okay.
American Saga.
Wow. Well, that's cool.
So I had to look up Wu Tang. I've heard that before, but
Wasn't that a group?
yeah, it's a hip hop group
Yeah.
Well,
out of Staten Island, New York.
Yeah. Look
That's
at
what
you
it
doing
turned
all
out to
kinds of
be.
research.
Huh?
I said, look at you doing all kinds of research.
Yeah.
Good morning, Nashana. Good morning, Jen.
So
Good morning, Mike. Hope you're feeling better.
I
Good morning.
guess I contributed to the Wu Tang Clan. I don't know.
There you go. Morning, Julie. Good morning, Atlas. Good morning, Ann. Mike says that's where the virus came from.
okay.
Wu
Oh,
Tang?
yep. I believe that is correct.
Yeah.
Oh, but oh, how's everybody doing?
All right.
I came to town to get some chicken and dumplings I was gonna make today, but Aldi's doesn't open till 9 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
How do you run a business not opening at 7 a.m.? Jeez.
Right. You got to be open when everybody else is off.
Yeah. So I gotta wait till 9 a.m. before I can. Like, well, might as well come on and just talk to my friends.
There you go. We
There
appreciate
you
that.
go.
I got some chicken noodle soup from Quick Trip.
Gotta love that.
Uh-oh. Did they
Yeah.
get the lid on good?
I put my own lid on.
Ah,
She takes care of things.
yeah.
She takes care of herself.
Yeah.
That's good. Good morning, Joanne. Mike says they let me go and blood pressure is good. All is right in the world. That's
That's
great.
good.
That's good.
Yeah. I've been up and running and trying to get things going, trying to get things figured out for the weekend. And I'm going to go get my car today.
Gonna
So,
go get what?
my car, it's in the shop.
Oh, that's a booger.
So I guess, that had that evap leak or whatever, that it was giving off that code and wrong. So I took it in so they could do the smoke test, and they said they couldn't find a leak, and they said the only thing that they could think of was it was the gas cap, the fuel cap.
Huh.
And I had changed that already. I had changed that out as soon as the light came on, I went to the place and changed it out. So anyway, they reset it and they said they took it for a drive and everything was fine. So, and then the reason they had it overnight was because they had to order a windshield wiper arm for it. So, and they were going to get that today and put it on. So I should have it by 10.
That's good.
Get the car back. Keep it going.
Yep.
Got to get my money's worth out of that car. For sure. But all in all, she's been good. She's been a good van, and hopefully she can get me along for a little bit longer. And Joanne says, speaking of blood pressure, I screwed up yesterday and took my hubby's blood pressure medicine instead of mine. Oh my gosh.
Oops.
That's not good.
Oops.
Whoopsie. Hope you were okay. That blood pressure medicine it's horrible stuff. But yeah, that could have really been bad.
Yeah.
Bad situation with that. So gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness for that, Joanne. She says, all good. I didn't grow a wiener or anything.
Well, that's good. I'm sure your husband's happy.
That's when you would definitely be worried. Yes.
Ew.
Yeah. Well, how were sales yesterday?
Well,
You got that one that you got to send out.
actually, that came this morning early.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
So how many you got going out, Todd?
I got 4.
4.
Good for Thursday.
Nikki, are you eBaying right now?
Yeah, kinda. I've got stuff in my store and it's just sitting there, and when a sale comes in.
Yeah, that's good.
I usually get, I don't know, maybe 3-4 sales a week probably, or 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there. I'm not doing anything with it.
Yeah.
So I guess I should be happy because I'm not doing anything with it. So
Yeah.
the sales that do come in, I appreciate. But last night there was this old vintage windbreaker. I think it was called from How Apparel, HOWE.
Uh-huh.
And it was a red, one of those windbreakers, with the stripe, with the red and white collar.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those shiny jackets. And excuse me, it had Elvis in concert on it. And first off, nobody really knew what it was, I don't think, at the auction. And so I was trying to get it and started out like $5. And well, I went up to like $40 and then I quit because it's some of them has sold for like $100 and some dollars. Some of them only sold for $65. Some of them only sold for $75. Well, there was another eBay seller there who I know well. He's a good guy. Anyways, he ended up getting it, but
Oh wow.
I ran it up to like it was either 40 or 45, but
Yeah.
and then I just gave up. I was like, I'll forget it. I didn't want to go too high because what if I only sold it for $60,
Yeah.
But and that was the only thing that I was at the auction for last night. Well, I went to the auction last night because I was working as a cashier for him. He's my friend, and somebody quit on him with no notice. He's like, hey, I really need your help. And so for the winter time, I said, well, I'll help you out in the wintertime. But then when spring came, I said, I don't want to do it anymore because I like the auctions, But in the wintertime, the auctions are a little slim pickings for me,
Yeah.
And and there's not a lot of on location auctions, So anyways, he found somebody else to do it, and so last night was her first time by herself. So I said, well, I'll make sure to be here just in case she needs anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed all night and didn't get one darn thing.
Wow.
Yeah. I was gonna bid on this other thing that was there. It was an electro mallet, and it goes for like $80 or whatever. some kind of dental thing. But he never got to that table, so
Huh.
because it was full of antique kind of stuff, and he didn't want to, at the end when there's nobody there, people weren't bidding really high or anything, so he wanted to wait until there were more people there, or people were bidding better,
Right.
So I didn't get that either. Waited all night for that. That was at the end. Never came.
That's a bummer.
The jacket was at the end of the night, so yeah, I waited all night for some things that I didn't get. But that's the way the auction goes,
Yeah. Joanne's got 12 going out. That's awesome.
Wow, way to go, Joanne.
She said, I guess when you list, it really does work.
It does. A few months ago, or a couple months ago, I started getting on a listing spree, and things were flying out the door, but now I'm not just leaving it sit. Things are still going out the door a little bit, but not as much. But yeah, it truly is you got to put the work in.
Yeah. Mike said he won 2 box lots while he was in his hospital bed and can't wait to pick them up. That's exciting. How Good morning, Lori.
Good morning.
Your camera's flickering, Valerie.
Huh?
Your camera's flickering.
It's flickering.
Yeah, your picture's flickering.
No,
It's flickering every once in a while.
Wow.
It's a potty. You're having a strobe.
I know, right? It's like strobe light, strobe picture. Oh my God. I got 9 going out. I had 10. They canceled, but I thought 9's good.
Yeah.
9's better than none.
I know the other day I had 2 packages to ship out, and one day I was like, holy crap. I don't know if I can get all this back.
This is real work. Oh my!
When I sold something the next day, I was like, oh my God, I got to work 2 days in a row. Jesus.
Crazy. Good morning, Tom. Hope you're doing okay. But how many you got going out, Lori?
I got 6.
Good.
3 eBay, 3 Facebook.
Man, you've been kicking it on that Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
I'm thinking about
Yeah,
trying
you
that.
gotta keep feeding the beast there too. So,
Yeah.
and then I renew every 7 days. So,
Yeah.
at one time they let you, the little thing come out that said renew your listing. So I was able to renew them all at once, but I haven't got that again. So I have to go in and see how I can just do it all at once rather than have to sit there and do each one individually because that takes a lot of time.
Right. Right. Yeah, it does.
How many things you got listed on there?
Probably about 50 right now,
Wow.
That's
give or
good.
take. So it's
Nice.
mostly clothes and a few pieces of jewelry and some odds and ends that I don't want to ship.
Mhm.
So, because I don't feel like building a crate, but
Yeah. I have a possible buyer for my pole saw today. So I'm gonna, after I get the car, I'm gonna let him know that I have transportation now. He wanted to come here, but I don't know. I looked at his profile, and that doesn't tell the whole story or whatever. He just,
no.
I didn't get a good feeling about it, so I just said, no, I'll just meet you somewhere.
Always go with your gut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he was really adamant. I mean, like he was almost overzealous about coming here, and I was like, no, I'm all right. I'll bring it to you.
Mhm.
Well, especially with you being by yourself, you don't need anybody to come over there.
Yeah, I don't like that. So,
I'm wearing my pistol even when I have people come here.
oh yeah,
So you just don't know.
yeah.
And Lacey's like, Mom, why are you at your pistol? And I said, because I got somebody coming to pick
Yeah.
something up and I don't know them. So
Yeah.
they could try to just steal it from me or whatever. They're going to get a bullet in the butt trying to run from me. So no.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into that. I guess if it was, and maybe it's somewhat double stand. Number one, if it wasn't very big, I would just put it out on the porch.
Mm-hmm.
I would just do a porch pickup, and they can pick it up, leave the money, whatever. But because this is a bigger item,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna play it safe. So.
I wonder how pole saw would work in a pole dance routine. Add a little danger in there.
Yeah, that would be
There's some sawdust on the floor, so you can do a little soft shoe around the pole.
Yeah. Tom says I always meet at the McDonald's nearby. Yeah, my nearest McDonald's is 30 miles away. So in either direction. So, but I mean that's definitely a good place to meet up.
Can you guess what I'm working on today?
I would guess just a hunch, but I would say Hot Wheels. Great. That is really good.
I think there's way more than 500 pieces.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe a little bit more than 500, not tons more, but like you said, he was figuring that conservatively. So he's like, I can count them for him. Like, no, you don't have to do that.
I watched John's latest video. He's moving to a different business location.
Oh,
yeah, that's why he's liquidating where he's at now, so he don't have to take it with him. A lot of it. So, did you see the video he posted about his wife helping him?
No.
She was like doing the packaging. It's
yeah.
Party. And I don't think she really did is helping him, but it was just funny. She's like, "Oh yeah, I can pack all this stuff." And
yeah.
Okay, everything just.
She went on and.
What in the hell?
Listed an item on eBay for like $9, and it was like an $80 item.
All right,
it was just. she just kept on and on and on. And then I think she got something real heavy and said, I think this will go first class.
Who was that?
Oh, John's wife.
Mm.
They did an April Fool's video.
Oh.
And where Whitney came into the business and supposedly he left to go to some garage sales or something, and he left her in charge of the warehouse. And so, okay. And so she was making some listings and really screwing things up, and
Yeah.
for a while I was like, no, don't do that. No, don't do. Oh, this is their April Fool's video. Oh.
Morning, Travis.
I mean, in like one day, she was just wrecking his business.
Yeah.
That can happen if somebody doesn't know what they're doing. Oh my God.
It was cute.
Easy to do.
I don't know about
Lori froze.
Lori froze.
about you all, but my
There you go.
No.
Maybe.
it keeps glitching or something.
Come back.
I'm back. I think.
You're
Keeps
glitching
glitching.
like
That goes again.
eBay.
I'm gonna shut it down and reboot real quick. So
Okay.
I might be back.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's why I left a few minutes ago, because everybody sounded like robots to me.
Hi, Sally.
Come on.
About you.
What the
You
heck?
just got off work.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
About to go flying through the air. Come on.
Hi, Sally.
It's a little bit late to still be at work, honey.
Yeah. Well, I'm in training,
What are you in training for?
I'm assistant manager now, second assistant manager.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
It's just a lot of crap, you gotta learn. Like,
A lot
I
of
don't know.
paperwork.
Like, I don't understand what these corporate people think. Like,
Oh, you're never going to.
it is so stupid. Like, the stuff, okay, so I started doing money this morning, and I did all the money up and everything, found out how much I'm gonna deposit and all that. And then at the end, she's like, well, there's some more stupid stuff that we gotta teach you. I'm like, oh, freaking great. So it's all it is you're taking information from the receipt of a report and you're putting it into the computer,
Right.
which most of the information is already in the computer except the name, which they know the name because it's on the report.
Right.
And then you have to write it down in a book.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's a lot of redundancy.
Yeah.
And you know what it's all about?
Huh.
Voids and error corrects
Mm.
and refunds. And so and I told Teresa, I said, I bet you love me because I hardly ever have those. And she goes, no doubt. She was like,
Well, you know, after you become a, experienced clerk, I mean, you tend to do those. Just like with eBay, you tend not to screw up as much.
Yeah.
You remember all those mistakes and what a pain in the butt they were to get them fixed and how much you lost.
Yeah, for like 2 years, we've had to, like, if we have a void on our register as a cashier, we have to write that down on a log.
Mm-hmm.
And so to me, that's like punishment. Write that down.
Yeah, because you got to find the time to write that down.
Yeah, so it's like it's like, you know, you'd rather be doing something else totally.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's so stupid. But you know, that's exactly how I look at it, is it's like a punishment, you know.
Mhm.
So, and then I have to train a new girl tonight.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got a new girl. You know, didn't
I definitely need people, that's for sure. And they're talking about shutting that bonus off for the, you know, the unemployment. So there's people that are like, oh no, I guess I'm ready to do a job now. Now they want to work. Now,
time to go to work.
I'm not gonna say they want to work. I'm gonna say now they want a job.
Yeah,
So yeah.
people are gonna be scrambling,
Mm,
which is good because, you know, I mean, the more people that are working, the more money that's in the, you know, out for us to get.
yeah.
That's the way you got to look at it. So
You know who I feel bad for is the landlords. Oh my God, this is going over a year now that people aren't paying their rent. You know.
Oh, I don't know how people are, because usually whenever you rent a place, the you know, the landlords have to pay the taxes and everything on the place, and you know, and they're not able to pay their taxes because people aren't paying the rent.
Yeah. And
I
some
don't know
landlords put the mortgages on those places. You know. So they still have to pay mortgages. You know.
oh yeah,
Mortgage payments.
they still got to pay their mortgage. They still got to pay their taxes. You know.
Yeah.
I sold a $37 toy last night.
Awesome. Woo, woo.
Oh, a Power Rangers toy. It's like
Nice.
it's like a car carrier type little vehicle, you know. But yeah, sold it to somebody in the UK.
Nice.
Oh.
Good job.
I'm thinking, man, maybe I should have looked at comps better, because it sold like an hour after I listed it.
Oh. Yeah.
That's
I
okay.
was like a little bit, but then I didn't even go look because I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Okay.
Don't look. You might be depressed. No.
These are some spoiled dogs here. Gwen just put sausage crumbles on the top of their dog food.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh my
right.
God.
I do that with bacon sometime for Ringo. Every once in not a whole lot, but every once in a while.
Willow, she's my little Jack Russell. You know, she's just living her life until she passes on. She's got a couple missing teeth, and so hard food is kind of hard for her. Well, then she stopped eating her soft. We were buying her soft dog food, you know, canned dog food, and but she stopped eating that. Now she's eating pot pies, which the vet said is okay
wow.
as long as, you know, she's keeping her weight. She's, you know, she's healthy otherwise. You know, she's just old. And he
Yeah.
said, and he said that that's fine. There's nothing in the pot pies that's really going to hurt her. The only thing that sometimes pot pies can do is make them fat, but she don't have that problem. So
Yeah.
but otherwise, it's got everything she needs in it: meat and vegetables, and you know. But with the gravy, it helps her process it better. You know.
Right.
So
That sounds like a good dinner right now.
Well, that sounds delicious.
I want a pot pie.
I go to the store and the cashier's like, "Wow, you really like pot pies?" I'm like, "It's not for human consumption; it's for my dog." Wow, lucky dog.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
Every
I
time
mean,
I get pot pies, I leave them in the freezer till their freezer burn. I stick them in there and forget about them.
Yeah.
And
not
then they
me,
taste
man.
like
I whip those suckers up.
pot pie with that, nasty frosted taste on the outside of the crust.
I put them in my toaster oven, and I like burnt, like not burnt crust, but I like dark brown crust
Yeah.
on my pot pie. I shouldn't be talking about this.
Pot pies are bad for you right now.
I'm at 32 pounds lost.
Yeah.
36.
Wow.
36.
What'd you say, Valerie?
36 pounds.
Wow, good job, guys. Proud of you guys. Wow.
4 more
Damn.
pounds till I'm under, well, 5 more pounds till I'm under 200. So that's
Good
great.
job.
That's
That's
exciting.
awesome.
That is awesome.
It's definitely slowed down, and I wouldn't say I'm plateauing, but I'm kind of, going from 1 pound up 1 pound down 1 pound, it's kind of how it's working.
Yeah.
But yeah, 36 pounds. Sally, that's great. You've lost 32 pounds. I mean, that is amazing.
It is amazing.
And
It
your
is.
sugars are doing good still.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not as low as I want them, but they like yesterday it was 100.
Nice.
So, I mean, it's still doing really good.
That's good for being diabetic.
Yeah,
And it's good for where you were at.
Yeah. I mean, Nikki, it changed within 2 weeks of being on this diet.
Nice.
It started dropping, and I couldn't believe that it was so low. I was happy if it was at 150 or 175, and all of a sudden it didn't even stay in that section for very long.
Right.
It was more like it just started going to like 120 and 130, and and then it would just drop lower, and I think the lowest it's been is 84.
Wow.
Oh, good job.
Which I haven't seen since I've been starting to take my sugar.
Yeah.
My blood sugar. I haven't.
Yeah. That's
So
that's really good.
I
That's
got on
awesome.
the treadmill yesterday for the first time in like 6 months. I had to clear all that eBay death pile stuff off of it. And I think I got more exercise moving the death pile stuff, but man, getting back on the treadmill, that hurt, man. I was like, ow, my feet, ow, my knees, ow, my hips, ow, my back.
So let me ask you, so when you were done using the treadmill, did you put everything back on it?
No.
Oh. Because you
But
could have done
there's-
a workout today, taking it off, and then, doing the workout, and then putting it back on there. I mean,
It's like a small Mount Everest of stuff right next to the. It's gonna like avalanche. There's gonna be like video games and blue jeans and
a little bit of everything. Huh?
yeah, just all that crap. My death pile is just kind of leaning toward a collapse. It can happen any second. Don't walk by it; it will trap your leg underneath it. And then you'll be...
I hate that. I hate whenever I walk by and my arm catches a box, and then the box goes flying and everything in it is gone.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Like as soon as if I feel something touch my arm, I like automatically reflex and go to grab the box, to keep it from falling.
I gotta show you guys a picture. So, for those of you that know about the whole shelf deal, right?
Yeah.
So this is what I got yesterday.
I'm gonna get closer to.
It's on the way, but they're running late.
What?
I know. I know.
Can you tell them to forward the address to my address?
No.
I need some shelving units
No.
too.
No.
As long as they're, I definitely need their seller name because that's who I'm buying my next shelving unit from.
I'm like, so
So they're giving them away for free.
does this mean I'm getting another 3?
What?
I don't know.
You should just sell them.
They never. They're too heavy. I'll just use them. I'm gonna have to have a place to put those 10,000 listings anyway. So
Sell them local.
no, I guess I could do that too.
That's so weird.
It.
So
I
funny.
doubt that it's accurate, but I mean, why would they do that? Why would they say that again? I don't know.
They're gonna be like, we don't have any more inventory on this one
Right.
because we sent it all to that one
We
lady.
sent it all. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand it, but I'm just like, well, I guess I guess they want me to have more shelves, so whatever. Joanne says I can't do lower than 40 carbs though, or my thyroid goes inactive. The
Oh.
doctors do not do keto. Apparently, thyroid needs some carbs to work. Gotcha.
Yeah.
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 Well, you can get there with just portion reduction
Yeah, I mean,
and still do your carbs.
she's on low carb,
That's
Are
what
you
Brandon
on
did, isn't
intermittent
it? He
low,
lost 20.
low fat.
If you do intermittent fasting, then that might help you with portion control also.
Right, Mike? I
Yeah.
figured it would.
Candy racks. Candy racks, baby.
I don't think those are the racks that he was talking about.
He's talking about stacked racks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know.
I like to stack stuff on my candy racks.
Yeah.
I think I'm too young for this conversation.
Right? Guys are too old.
Where you at, Nikki?
I'm in my truck.
At
Trying to
home?
go to, I'm trying to go to Aldi's to get some chicken thighs for I want to make chicken and dumplings.
That sounds delicious too.
I know.
Yeah, I know. We haven't had it in like years. I haven't made it in years. So,
Oh, stop it.
but I want to make good broth, so I want the chicken thighs to make good broth.
Yeah.
I have boneless, skinless chicken tenderloins and breasts in my freezer, but those don't give a good broth like the thighs do. So,
I didn't know that.
Do you stack your breasts on your racks? Never mind. I'm trying to integrate the conversation.
I know. I sear them and stuff. So, and then I put them on a rack.
You sear your breasts and then put them on a rack. Okay.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark.
I'm into pain.
So I got another mark on my my video. They blocked my video from yesterday, and I put on there because I did the appeal today, and because that's usually a daily thing, and so I thought, well, maybe if I put something else. So I said, please take me off of this bad list. I feel like I'm being harassed and targeted. That's not going to make any difference because it's a dang machine anyway.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter. But every single day, I mean, there is nothing, other than a few innuendos, but there's nothing age inappropriate on this channel, on these videos. I mean, we're not dropping every once in a while we drop a F-bomb, but I think mainly it's by mistake or it's a slip or whatever, but
I've seen worse channels.
It's like, come on now. Just I don't want to do this. It's taking up my time, taking up, I don't know. So anyway.
You're a marked woman.
But are they blocking it?
They're not blocking it, but when somebody else goes in to watch it, you have to it gives a notice that it's gonna it's not age appropriate for kids. It's something like that. And then you can't monetize on it.
Are you putting it as adult only?
No.
Oh.
Holy crap, I just got a book for feedback.
Uh-oh. Story? They wrote a story for you.
They went above and beyond! Exclamation mark.
Wow.
Highly recommend. Love it. I would buy more like this. Old toys are the bestest. And it worked. Packaged well. Thank you. Love the special note. 5-year-old grand boy ecstatic. Thank you, Sally. It felt so special opening the package and getting the note. Grand boy thinks Mimi knows Santa, Stanley, and Saban.
Wow.
That's crazy. I told you it was a book. It's like that big of a paragraph.
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna be interesting.
Morning, Mr. Sadie.
How many letters do they have now?
I don't know, but they increased.
Like 200 or something.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
They've increased it. Yeah.
I've had a couple of longer ones, and I'm like,
yeah, at least it was a good book, like Kelly said.
Yeah.
Could have been real. Could have went the whole way.
I know. Yeah.
Hi, everybody in the chat. I can't see the chat, but
500 characters.
Oh, 500?
500.
Wow.
That's a nice little book.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you are.
Yeah.
You made it.
Finally. I think it's cooperating now. We'll see.
That's good. Good morning, Maggie.
And it's not in the lake, so that's a good sign.
Definitely. Definitely. So, yeah, so I sold 9. I actually had 10 sold, but
good job.
Somebody decided that they were having financial difficulties after they purchased the item. So they said,
of course.
Yeah, $10 is really going to make a dent in that financial difficulty.
If they have that much financial difficulty, why are they shopping online in the first place?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like,
and you want to say that stuff, but you can't. It's like,
yeah.
Because the sarcastic bitch really comes out in me sometimes when it comes to that. And I was like, nope, zip.
Yeah.
Put a lock on it.
It's like, whatever,
Yeah.
Go get you some milk and some bread.
Yep. And some cheese with the wine.
Yeah, I sold a $60 toy, but they did the same thing. They bought it, they paid for it, and then they said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have the money for this right now." And I said, "But you already paid for it."
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's like that. I sold that helmet yesterday, that hard hat. I sold it. I packed it. They had all morning to cancel, but they wait till after I print the label to want to change their mind. And eBay told them no, the label's already been printed.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do anything but ship it out.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be getting it back, but still, don't wait an hour. What'd you change your mind for?
Yeah.
Sorry about your luck.
Yep.
Can't help you there.
I hope the Wu-Tang Clan doesn't back out of our deal.
Uh-huh.
What? What did I miss?
Oh, Sally, you weren't in here. I just I sold a DVD player
Oh, I seen that.
to a TV show in New York, and they want it there by tomorrow. I was like, well, I'll try.
Mm-hmm.
So I printed ship. I said, you got to pay the extra shipping, and they sent me a PayPal. They sent me $80 for the shipping
Nice.
and
You know what?
$12 for the extra eBay fees, because that's going to increase the
Well, that's pretty nice of him.
amount of money that I have to pay in fees. So
And
they're
then
all,
the name was what?
the name of the TV show is Wu-Tang American Saga. So I guess
I've
it's
never
about the
heard of that.
Wu-Tang hip hop group, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
Let me see if I can see anything about it.
Kelly said she sold 3, but 2 are still waiting to be paid. Waiting to pay best offers. Yeah. That's great though.
Yeah.
It's
I wonder if Wu-Tang will induct me into their clan.
it's actually a show on Hulu.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, a new drama miniseries from creators Raza, which he used to be a rapper. Well, he's probably still a rapper, but and Alex Say, I don't know. And it's exclusively on Hulu.
Huh.
Yeah, they said it was on Hulu. That's
That's awesome though.
it's crazy how much money television shows have for production.
Yeah.
How much money?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I remember a long time ago I was reading an article about Miami Vice,
Mhm.
and one episode of Miami Vice cost more to produce than the whole year's budget for the real Miami Vice.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
Isn't that something?
Hmm.
Well, they were always blowing shit up, so I imagine they're pretty high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, all them drug dealers and stuff.
yeah, that and Don Johnson's salary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and the cars that he drove, and
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and the
Those they were.
speedboats. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the outfits that they wore. I bet their clothes cost a fortune.
Oh yeah.
I bet.
Yeah. Carrie at the beach says Valerie is someone reporting you possibly. And for what possible reason? Sorry, that's happening. I don't know if that's
You know,
if that's what's
it's
happening.
possible. I mean, we have enemies.
You know.
I want.
Hey, you know what? Leaders are my motivators.
Mm-hmm.
No, I watch some of these drama channels and stuff. Not the little drama, but mainstream drama. They omit a lot of words when they're talking,
Hmm.
just because those are flagged words on YouTube, and you wouldn't believe the simple words that are flagged
Right.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I did a test because somebody said, well, maybe because you have hustle in your title, maybe that is a problem word. No,
It's like what?
hustle.
Oh,
But there's a couple others that do as well.
I know. So I tested it. It was the same thing. It didn't. And then I tried hustle with I put a $sign instead of the S, and that didn't make any difference. I tried a couple of things, but I still got the mark. It wasn't a strike. They didn't strike my channel or anything, but they just put it as, not age appropriate or not.
yeah.
It was a what was it? I can't remember the wording that they put, but it was like age, not age appropriate for
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah.
So like none of your videos, none of these shows are monetized.
No, they are, because I appeal them.
Oh,
I appeal them. I say, please review this content as it doesn't have any age inappropriate content in the video, and and then they approve it. You're right.
It's monetized after that?
And
then it's monetized after that?
Yeah.
Oh.
but
So
the
I
problem with that is that with live shows, most of your views are right away.
Right.
And so you've lost money on all those views.
Yeah. I'm not here to make money.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying.
And I mean, even if they did that on every video and I just didn't go back and appeal everyone, and I would just set it for, non-monetization anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you
that
get a
takes
little-
a little bit on you.
If you can get a little kickback, would be nice,
Yeah. But
Is that tank top too big on you?
this one? No. No. Why?
I don't know. It just kind of looked like it was hanging off of you.
Yeah, I mean it is kind of hanging off, but I tried these capris on today. And these are a size 18.
Woo!
And they're
They're big.
I used to wear these and I couldn't even button them.
Awesome. Good job.
And now they're like hanging on me. So that was exciting.
Yeah. My boss, Teresa, she's only doing intermittent fasting. She's not even doing a diet.
Mm-hmm.
So she's only limiting her food like she doesn't eat after 7.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't eat until 9 o'clock in the morning. And just with that limitation, her food portions and stuff have gone way down. She doesn't crave things like she used to.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. And she's lost 20 pounds.
Wow.
And she started like 2 days before I did on the keto.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
yeah.
You could do it. You could do it just by limiting the times that you eat,
Yeah.
Well, like that time I did that walking show, I never changed the way I ate, but I ended up losing 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Doing that. I mean, it's just a change, any change.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Sadie says, "Hello, Nikki, my old friend."
Hi, Mr. Sadie.
Yeah, he says it depends on how each wants them to fit. Like if the tank is going under something, you might wear it tighter because of the layering. But I don't like outer layers to be clinging all over me, suffocating. Yeah. So I mean, it's. You notice that I was reaching back here earlier because there was a tag.
Oh.
And so I ripped that sucker out of there. Dude. I mean, if I could wear this inside out, I probably would, but get the effects of it. So yeah.
It's so weird whenever you're walking and you don't feel your arms hitting the sides of your body. I know it's stupid, but like it means something to me. And I mean, it's just you don't notice it until you lose that much weight and you're like, wow, I'm walking right now and I'm not like, are my arms too far out? Am I like my arms like this or something while I'm walking?
Like a penguin?
Like a pro,
I was walking regular, and I wasn't
like a pro wrestler coming into the ring. Or,
I wasn't hitting right here on my sides. I was like, ooh, yeah. If you're all not following Alex Melendez right now, he is he's a health coach now.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's coaching 3 people.
Oh my gosh.
And what, Nikki?
Alex who?
Alex Melendez. He's on Facebook. He's part of the Bad Boys Bad Boys Reselling.
Oh.
He started out at 400 and I think it was about 450 pounds, and he's under 400 pounds now. And he said, I swear, all I'm doing is eating and drinking water.
Right.
I'm not moving any more than I used to or anything like that. All I'm doing is eating what they tell me to and drinking water.
Yep.
And so he's like, he's so funny. He had this area of his like mom's house. I think it's his mom's house that he was at, and he goes over there to eat dinner or whatever, and it's in the dining room, and like it's the table and chair is close to like a sliding glass door, and you have to go in between the table and chair and the sliding glass door to get to the other side of the table.
Right.
Well, he has never been able to get through there. But whenever he was videoing it because he was like, look what I could do. And he goes, see? He's like walking back and forth through it. And I was like, it was hilarious. But it's like, it's things like that. It's like, it gets your attention.
Yeah.
Like, I used to not be able to do this, and now I can,
Well, it's like my husband, if he starts getting pudgy, now he's normally a thin guy, but if he starts gaining weight, he gets over what he wants to weigh, he just stops drinking pop.
Yeah.
And he loses weight, which makes me sick. But
So I've got an update on that blue jean jacket. It's up to $91 bid now.
Nice.
The Levi's blue jean jacket. You weren't around yesterday, Nikki. I was asking everybody how I should list it, so I just put it at auction.
yeah, I saw you put it in the chat. You started it at what?
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I decided to start it at $60, and so it's had several bids up to 91 now. So remember your predictions on how much it was.
I got it written down. It's right here.
See? Okay.
Yeah, I got all the.
I see your message, Hank. I see your message that wasn't held.
I don't see anything that's been held.
Yeah, it's how a lot of women's clothes are cut. I think that's what the message was.
Yeah, it went through.
Yeah. Because it was showing as a red error on her.
Yeah, sometimes if it has too many, like sometimes you can't well, I don't know about that because there's people that write long messages too. So
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's too soon.
right.
Yeah, maybe it's too. Maybe there's got to be a little bit of. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it tells me to slow down. Like if I'm in Best Chat or something, I'm and it'll tell me you're typing too fast. You need to slow down, and it won't let the message send.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that wasn't my last message.
Oh.
I elaborated, but used seriously 0 bad words, and nope, can't send that. Huh? That's weird. That is really weird.
Well, come on, panel. You can use all the bad words you want.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've seen some channels where people are getting kicked out or their comments are being. It's Google has its own moderators.
Yeah.
And automatic moderators, and they're removing people's messages because it offends them in some way.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Well, they're probably getting, I'm probably getting pretty close to getting blocked or getting my channel disassembled anyway, because I'm getting close to the 5-year mark.
Why would they want to disassemble you? They're not going to.
Yeah, it's just like any, you work at a job for 30 years and they're going to make you, they're going to find a way to make you, quit or get fired or whatever. That's just the way it is. Get rid of
Okay.
Funny, Mike.
I think you're okay.
That's okay. It's okay.
Shauna says, does anyone know anything about antique brass memorial plaques? One came into the thrift store and was made in England. We're having a problem researching it.
Huh.
Uh-uh.
I don't know anything about that.
That one came from Mike. He might know something.
True. Well, England, with it being made in England, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
With it being brass, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Mike knows all about racks and brass.
There you go. So,
Racks.
all right, guys. Well, it is Friday and it's 9:00 and it's time to get to work. I gotta get some.
Where your children are?
What?
I said, do you know where your children are?
Yeah.
You said it's Friday.
One's in California and one's in North Carolina. As far as I know. But I gotta get ready because they're gonna probably be calling me from my car soon. I gotta get some things packaged up. So I hope everybody has a great day. Have a great weekend. Day.
Everybody, nice seeing everybody.
Get lots of sales. Thank you for coming on, Nikki. I appreciate that.
Sell it all.
Lori and Silver Hair Stacker and Sally. Thank you guys for joining me. I thought I was going to be the Lone Ranger today, but lucky for you.
Nope, all your Tontos showed up.
That's great. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.